Chaos Draft. It's back. Let's do some more drafts. Okay. Your life total becomes equal to the number of cards in your library. So you can play like a 300 card deck and then deck your opponent. No. Not gonna have many artifacts. This seems okay if you're going for green based ramp. Fate Stitcher is just a great card in general. I'm actually really impressed with this card because it taps for mana and you can tap down their guys. I might actually take that. There's a Bant Panorama, Obelisk of Grixis, and I guess Excommunicate. The problem with this is it's not really removal. So that's not necessarily the best thing ever. I think I'm just going to take Fate Stitcher. It's just so good. And hitting creatures with power 5 is pretty tough, I think, to make this work. But I think this card could also be a justifiable pick. So my pick order would be Fate Stitcher, Dream Hunter, probably these lands, and then an Excommunicate. Oh, and this card looks pretty decent too. Ooh, Thought Knot's here. No hope of casting that. It's so frustrating that the artwork is not there. Yeah, really, really hard to cast colorless cards, so not doing that. We can take... you need 2 allies for this, so that's not going to work. Vampire Envoy is very good. Sweep Away is also just a very good removal spell. There's Void Shatter. I do like counter spells. I think you can usually find, a random one around. And Ancient Crab blocks pretty well. So let's see. This, I think, is a much more powerful card than taking Sweep Away. But this lets us stay in blue, whereas this commits us to blue-black. But that being said, this is so good. I'm repeating myself now. I'm just trying to talk while I decide which one to take. I'm gonna take Sweep Away. I think you could easily justify taking the other card there. I just like staying focused because a big issue with these types of drafts is there were dinosaurs before, unless they were all errated. A big issue with this is staying focused and not having good color fixing. Also, so sad, Peregrine Drake. Actually, he's happy. He's like, yeah, dude, check out my new armor situation. So this just gives fire breathing. This gives unblockable. None of these are very good. I guess Peregrine Drake. It's a 2/3 flyer for 0 mana. Blocked or becomes blocked. No, I'm not taking that. 1/1 first strike. There is a red cycler, but Peregrine Drake's actually really good. What is this? Plagiarize. Player would draw a card, that player skips a draw, so it's Notion Thief, basically. Okay. Sage Aven. This just lets you index, basically. It's a 1/3 flyer, that's pretty bad. Wow, this pack is really bad, except Looming Shade is really powerful. Not taking Fugitive Wizard. So you can plagiarize on someone's draw step. And they miss a draw and you get a draw. So it's basically target player puts a card from their hand on top and you draw a card for 4 mana with some upside. So I think Looming Shade is the better card, but we want to cut blue hard. And this card could be good. Maybe I do just take the Sage Haven. This is a 1/3 flyer. Whatever, we'll take Sage Haven. Marauder's okay. Crackling Titan I actually kind of like. This Defender is pretty good. And then whenever you cast a spell, tap a creature. This is like a really bad Force Spike. Bad Force Spike with Scry 1 is not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's either that or Returned Phalanx, which we just passed a really good black card as well. So if we pass this, then maybe someone else can go in black. I'll take this card. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Oh, that's good. 4/3 flyer for 6. This just kills artifacts. Yeah, that's not very good. This bounces creatures. I like that card, but it's not great. Hinterland Drake. So this is a 3 mana 2/3. Also really powerful. The fact that 3 toughness on a flyer, I think, especially in these types of formats, is really good. But the fact that we already have 2 of them makes me want to take a high power flyer. Cards like this can just hit for so much damage. It's kind of brutal. Myriad Landscape. 2 land cards that share a type. Yeah, I'll take that. How did this card not get taken? It's just colorless mana ramp in any color. Like, that's so good. If I wasn't taking that, I might take Primal Clay. It could be a 4 mana 2/2 flyer. It's basically worse at what you're doing at everything. So like it's below the rate of what a 4 mana flyer should be. But you get the ability to choose between all of them. So it's pretty high value, but I'll take this landscape here. Sleight of hand. Yeah, definitely over Coral Merfolk. Count the number. Okay, Bant Panorama came around. So did Call to Heal. The utility of this card is bouncing your own creatures in response to removal spells, and then you can get them back. There's also Bant Panorama. I kind of like taking the Panorama. I don't really like, because normally bouncing your opponent's creatures is card disadvantage anyway, so now if they get to draw a card, that's even worse. So I'm just going to take the Panorama. I could also take the Court Archers, but I think I want the fixing before I take the Archers. Okay, Void Shatter. Especially if we're staying heavy blue, I like. You can always pick up some random big booty blue creature, but having your first counterspell is nice. Yeah. Next time a blue source would deal damage to you this turn, prevent this damage. It's a good sideboard card. Fugitive Wizard. I guess I'll take the Fog. I don't want a random 1/1. Okay, blue is open, so that's good. 3 mana 1/4. That's a good rate. Consulate Crackdown, I guess. Opponent's playing a lot of artifacts they could get there. Trumpet Blast, okay. Hour of Promise. Not that good here. Ooh, Mirage Mirror. Becomes a copy of any creature until end of turn. That might be the pick. There is also Banewit Punisher. I don't think Tragic Lesson is very good in this deck. Let's see, Mirage Mirror. Probably just taking that. I think in this format you just copy their best thing every turn and just kill them with it. I can pass a Banewit Punisher. We don't really want to commit to another color just yet. We're very open and blue seems extremely open, so we could go mono blue. Breakneck Rider. It's a 3/3 for 3. Oh, that's okay. We could just take Stitchwing Scab though. It's a 3 mana 3/1 that you can turn 2 cards from your hand into another copy of it. It attacks or blocks, sack it. No, that's pretty bad. And then there's Niblis of Dusk. I think I just like Stitchwing Scab a bit more. It's 1 mana extra or an extra power, but then its ability means you can just have unlimited flyers. Seems pretty sweet. Okay, what do we got? No blue cards. Maybe. Sacrifice it unless you return Untapped Island. Ooh, that's a bounce land. Okay, that's really good. That's like one of the OG Karoo lands. Maybe it's not. I think Karoo was like a Plains? I don't know. I didn't play that long ago. But this, it enters tapped, return an untapped island, and you get 2 mana. Vision Charm, mills 4. Yeah, none of those. Wake of Vultures is also a really good card, but I'm gonna take this bounce land. It seems pretty nice. Okay, we have Helmar Depths just for some scry. Razor Boomerang. Does 1 damage to any target and return to its owner's hand. Oh, that's a lot to pay. It's not the worst, but it's really expensive. 5 mana and a creature tap to do 1 damage. Whereas this is an Island Walker for 3 that just gets bigger and bigger. Chrome Battleslinger, I don't have any allies. That is a late Searing Blaze. I could take Searing Blaze. The problem is that, like, now I'm really incentivized to stay mono blue. I'm just gonna take this card. It's good early, it's good late. Wait, if you do this with an empty hand, I'm gonna look that up. Yeah, it seems to work if your hand is empty, so you can just draw 3. There's also Temporal Fissure. A lot better in Pauper. I'm gonna take this guy, I guess. Shuko. Equip 0 +1/+0. That's pretty nice. Oh, that's. I like. Oh, it only hits creatures. Okay. Sacrifice it, you can tap. Not really. You can tap 2 things. I could play Shuko. Problem is my creatures are not great, but if you have flyers, this card's pretty good. You can just equip it around really fast. I'll take it. Syncopate for some more counter spells. Pierce the Sky would also be good, but Syncopate's great here. Okay. Additional cost to cast a spell. You may reveal a dragon. No. Let's turn faced up. No. Could be down for a student of Ojitai though. How many non-creature spells do we have? Kind of a lot. This could gain us a lot of life. I don't think we're in for Great Teacher's Decree just yet. We don't have many creatures to pump. But gaining life could be interesting for us. Dauntless Aven. The 2/1 Vigilance Flying for 3. Alright. Ooh, Catalog's coming around. Yeah, I like that more than Runaway Carriage. This hits for kind of a lot of damage. Wait. This isn't even card advantage, is it? It's 3 mana. You just cycle 2? I don't think this is a Runaway Carriage deck, though. Jungle Basin? So you have to have a force for that to work, okay. Juju Bubble. This is horrible. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. The player exils a card at random from their hand. Okay, I'll take Warrior's Honor. That's actually somewhat playable. So, we could Razor Boomerang here. Veteran's Reflexes lets us untap. Honestly, this trick might just be better. I'll bring this in and out of the sideboard. If I see an opponent with a lot of X1s, then maybe going through all of this would be worth it. But the fact that it goes to its owner's hand is so brutal. Target player sacrifices a permanent. Oh, then chance non-basic? Whatever, we'll do that. Does the image... These packs have been pretty poor so far. We'll just put it that way. But we're pretty close to enough playables. We need ways to close out the game. We have a couple flyers and that's about it. And then a lot of counter spells, which don't go over so well in this format. This card seems great though. You just empty your hand and draw 3. Ludwig's Test Subject. That card is great. This might be what we needed. 13/13 Trample. Oh man, Butcher's Cleaver too is really good removal. Or not removal, equipment. Oh, probably this card though. Like it takes a lot of mana to do, but that's what our deck is doing, is we're kind of stalling and then you just kill them in one swing. Let's do it. I kind of want to find a negate though now to protect this from dying. Fogbank. Ooh, I'm a huge fan of Knight of Soul's Betrayal as well. Maybe not in this deck, we have some X1s, right? But this card can just win games straight up. There's also a Sarah Angel, which I probably will be taking. It's much better than Phantom Monster and pretty much better than Fogbank. Yeah, this card's great. Oh wow. It's a 4/5 prowess. When it attacks, you bounce a creature. Woo! Okay. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to you and permanents you control. It's pretty good as well. What does this do? Can't be blocked as long as you have no creatures. And if it deals combat damage, exile it and the top card of your library in a face-down pile. Then shuffle your library. This card's gotta be better. You just bounce all their stuff. It's a 4/5 and it has prowess. Yeah, I'm gonna take... Well, if I play this early... I'm gonna control other creatures. We're gonna take this. If it comes around, maybe I'll play it. I don't think I'm playing this. Not sold on Student of Ojitai. But I think I am playing white for the Sarah Angel. Let's see. What are these cards? Turn a land you control to its owner's hand. Target creature with power less is unblockable. It's a 3/1 flyer for 4. Bushido 2. This only pumps Samurais. That seems bad. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, it gets +1/+1 against flying. Target creature. So this is a bounce, and this only bounces things you control. Do I need bounce spells, or is a 3/1 flyer worth taking? I think that card seems pretty nice. You can make... How many creatures do I have with power 2 or less? 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's probably better than the Vortex. It's close though. Oh man. Hang on. This game's flying if you attack with 3. Hands of Binding. So you tap a creature they control and it doesn't untap, and then you put it on a creature. Whenever it deals damage, you copy it again. Interesting. I think that's better than the bounce spell. We just do that, we put it on one of our flyers, and then they never untap. Let's do that. Evanson's Collar. The creature gets +1/+0 and has Vigilance. And if it dies, if it was a human, how many humans do we have? Probably not many. 1, 2. It's a Jin. The Wizard. Merfolk. That's a human. We actually have some amount of humans. There's also Artful Dodge. Oh, Haunted Friendgraph. Yeah, that should not be going this late. Take that. You have the ability to have land. Wow, Mana Leak? Okay. Hang on. Sneaky Homunculus. Can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or greater. Do we have any way? We have Shuko to put on it. Probably Mana Leak is just better. Yeah. Ooh, Paralyzing Grasp. Blue removal. We were missing that. Core Sanctifiers kills artifacts and enchantments. Alright, I'll take this. Village Bellringer. I guess. Wait, why is Travel Prep still in here? Anyone read this card? It's insane. I'm taking it. I'm not playing it, but I'm taking it. That's a great card right there. Sustainer of the Realm. I was going to take Einok Bondkin, but it's a 2/3 flyer that can block 4 power flyers. Yeah. Target player sacrifices an enchantment. Oh, Will of the Naga? Yeah, count me in for that. Delve is such a dumb mechanic. Alright, we're like fully tempo now. What are we missing? Or what are we cutting? Because we have 27. I kind of like Stymied Hopes, at least in the main deck, then I can cut it. Because I have a lot of 3s, I need 2s. Tide Survivor. I think I like it. It does what it says it does. Okay, so we did not get the bounce spell. And I think Kami's a little too expensive. I'm going to cut Catalog. Probably Student of Ojutai, unless I see a matchup where I need that. Well, I have Righteous Charge. Problem is it's a sorcery. Tap into 2 creatures. So this can get us in for the last bit of damage, but maybe I don't even want that. Maybe not. Got that. And I think I do run Hands of Binding. It just has the ability to snowball so well. And we have counter spells to kind of protect whatever creature we put it on. So like you Hands of Binding, Dauntless Aven, swing, tap their guy, swing, tap their guy. Yeah, that seems good. I want to cut 1 card. Maybe it's this. Yeah, I think it's that. I have some amount of blockers. This card in a blue matchup would be so powerful. I could sideboard it and I could have this in the main instead, but I think that's okay. Sage Aven. Yeah. Flying, 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 flying. This hand looks totally fine to me. Alright, let's run it. And all of these lands are good, except this island. Coral Atoll gets islands back. I have to remember the island has to be untapped. Myriad Landscape. And this can get blue or white. Let's do it. 3 planes. So we have 2 double white spells. I'm going to get 4 planes. And 9 islands. Seems okay to me. Alright, I will catch you guys round 1. Well, if we draw an island, we're okay. But this hand's definitely mulligan. Alright. This makes up for the mulligan. Scrying, yeah, any lands to the bottom here. And let's see, how much do we want to keep up Syncopate is the question. Opponent kept 7. Definitely leading on island. I think given the stuff I have in my hand, if my opponent does nothing, we're gonna try and hold up counter spells. Marsh Treader, Swamp Walk. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna hold up counter spells and we can Coral Atoll. I guess we actually have to draw a land to be able to do that. But we get to scry, so that's pretty good. Myriad Landscape. If I put that on top, it gives me lands. But how many lands do I really need here? So I can play that next turn. And then the following turn, I can play a bounce land. Yeah, I'm gonna bottom this. I think I'm so likely to draw more lands. Like, why do I need 7 mana? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't need 7 mana. I need a way to deal with this card. Okay, Enclave Elite. So we play an island here. We still have both of our counter spells up. I just don't want them getting on the board even more. A 2/2 flanking. I think I syncopate here. Unless they pay 2, it doesn't really matter. And then, yeah, I just hate spewing counterspells on such bad creatures, but I kind of have to. Now we can bounce an island. And still have mana leak up. But after that, our luck kind of runs out. Why they have forests too? Regeneration. Okay. I don't mind that. Daybreak Coronet. Giving it vigilance is an issue. Because this... Yeah, I have to counter that one. If it didn't have vigilance, this would work. But unfortunately, then it doesn't tap when you're attacking, and then you just die. Hands of Binding. Oh, we could have gotten there. Oh well. So they have a 2/1 Swamp Walk that can be regenerated. 1, 2, 3. I could play this as a 3/3. I like just playing this as a 3/3. Kick it once. Go. I want to save this for something bigger and scarier. Servant of the Scale. When it dies, pump your guy. Okay. You have no cards in hand? This can work. Oh yeah. This is the dream right here. Cast you face down. So I kind of want to empty my hand. I can Hands of Binding the Marsh Threader. And then Cipher, whenever the creature deals combat damage to a player, I can cast the encoded cost. Yeah, so let's tap this down, and they can chump it, but that doesn't really matter. And then this becomes a 3/3, but it doesn't untap. And then we have this just in case, but ideally we, you know, run out our hand to get this guy going. But this is a pretty sick situation right here. Yes, I would like to use Cipher. What? Okay. And they're pretty much forced into chumping here. Oop. The guy becomes a 3/3 that does not untap, which is fine. No. Ugh. That's. And now this guy untaps too. 1, 2, 3. So the 3/2, I kind of want to just play this flyer. More mana efficient because next turn, yeah. And then next turn we can do flip this guy. And I actually can give this guy unblockable if I want. Do I want to though? Otherwise I'm taking 6. Because this can block the 1/1. I really want to trade this guy off. No, I'm just gonna pass. I think I'm winning the late game anyway with drawing 3 cards off the morph. That we'll just trade off where need be. I want going deep with Daybreak Coronet though. Alright, it's good draws. So I think I actually am going to trade off my flyer here to preserve my life. I would trade this off, but I need it alive. And we're going to Paralyzing Grasp this guy. And here we find out if I've been wrong all along about the morph or not. I don't think I have. Oh, that's so good too. Need to do this at least. Kind of want to... I keep drawing fire. I don't want to flip my morph yet. They have no cards in hand? Let's wait. Fate Stitcher is really powerful. You gotta miss on one draw step eventually. Yeah, let's flip this up and try and... I don't even know what I can draw. Actually, we need to hit a land here. Yeah, I can tap this guy down with Fate Stitcher. There we go. It takes 6. Actually, this doesn't have trample. I can chump this guy and then draw 3 cards and hopefully find an answer. I don't know if I have any in the deck, but... Fate Stitcher doing work. Attackers, block here. Flip face up. How much damage does it do? 6 damage. So I get basically 1 non-creature spell left. It does work! And then we can kill them with flyers and Peregrine Drake. Okay. Ooh. Sarah Angel. This enter's tapped. Whoa, guys. We got the sick beats. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this play? It's gonna be pretty nice. We're actually gaining mana off this Peregrine Drake, as a side note. Boom, 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 boom. Now we got double white. That's how you do it right there. I got a pretty fast clock, and we just tap the Rurik Thar during their combat. And hope they don't draw anything. That doesn't do anything. Except hit them for 6. So that's cool. Thanks for taking 6 damage. Alright, I'm down with that. Hit them for 6 in the air. And yeah. Now they can't even this is so good. I'm playing the island. Now they can't even use a non-creature spell to kill my Sarah Angel, because then Peregrine Drake would just kill them. Yeah! That is how you beat a Rurik Thar the Unhallowed. Those of you who are saying Fate Stitcher is bad, look at him now. Okay, I need a way to beat big dudes. Boom booms. I don't really have any. This is blue. Deck's perfect. It's another mulligan. What? What? Why? Why do this? Actually, could this be a keep? Let's see. If I hit an island, I can sleight of hand into Stymied Hopes. The problem is mulliganing to 5 is so bad. I'm gonna keep this hand. Get a free scry, plus 2 draw steps to hit an island for sleight of hand. And like, what is that? There's a very high likelihood I hit it. I just think mulliganing to 5 is so bad that keeping a high variance 6 land hand or 6. Here we go. See? And now this is just looking for more lands. I'll take this. I can't see myself being in a position to really use many counterspells. Also, they played 1 mana 2/1, so that's pretty brutal. Their deck seems to be kind of all in aggro. Hopefully they do no plays here and then a good 3 that we can Stymied Hopes. But knowing their deck, it seems unlikely. Oh, jeez. This is just like straight up boggles. Alright. Counterspells against this guy in the draw are real not good. I think they're actually better off just not playing spells, especially if they know how my deck is. I don't, like, they don't have to do anything. I need to react to what they've already done. So all they have to do is wait for me to play a spell, because I have to interact with these, and then they just do stuff. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, this is how you die. Okay, we hit a land. We can play a 2/2. Not very. This is why the 3 mana 2/3 is way better. This guy's first strike now too. Blech. If we hit a plains though, this can really do some blocking. Captain's Claws. What? Dear Lord. Alright, well we're blocking the 1/1. I'm not letting them accrue even more value here. That's really good. Plains. That's probably game. Still play it out. They know about these cards. But they're like, how am I beating this? Block here. Fall to 4. Suspend and Outlast. Okay. Am I technically alive? I don't want them to know I have the test subject. I don't know what information they can gain from that. I just don't want them to know. Maybe I do bring in the Student of Ojitai. In fact, yeah, I definitely should have. And Wavecrash Triton, both would be kind of nice here. What am I cutting though? Stymied Hope seems kind of bad against their deck. I just don't want too many counter spells, you know? I'm fine with Syncopate, especially on the play. And what else do I cut? Shuko? I don't really need extra power. If I stabilize against them, I'm going to win anyway. Alright, let's do better this game. Going first. It is keepable, but it is sketchy. So we can play, what is it? What do we got? We got Ludwig's Test Subject. Yeah, I think I keep. We just have so many islands. I could even fetch a plains with this, depending on what we draw. I don't know. We've had really bad hands lately. I'm not a fan of this. Okay, I like the opponent mulliganing too. It's possible we should have mulliganed. Like, mulligan scrying to the top. Okay. Let's lead on Bant Panorama. Okay, no one drop. Good. I think I pretty... It's so hard because I'm so likely to draw an island, but I pretty much have to get a blue source here so I can have a blocker. But that makes Sustainer of the Realm much harder to cast. Or I could draw no land, that's fine too. Play Test Subject. I can't hold back on Syncopate when they just have this dude around. Yep. That's good. That's actually pretty good. Do I want a Hands of Binding this? I think I just put a level counter. Oh no, I can't. Right, oh, that was almost bad. It needs to be an untapped island for whatever reason. Okay, go. Yeah, I don't know why they made it be untapped, but I almost just played it and discarded it. Armadillo Cloak. Okay. Well, if they can't kill my Fate Stitcher... my best shot here. This just kind of locks down their dude. Take 5. I don't really care about them gaining life. I can kill them eventually. No big plays. Yeah, that's fine. Hero's Blade. That is less fine. Okay, island is good. So what do we need to do here? What does this do? +3/+2? And basically makes this unblockable. So I need to set up a Hands of Binding chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, literally everything in my hand is uncastable. This takes 5 counters. 1, 2. Actually, next turn I could activate Ludwig's Test Subject. This costs 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can cast this, but then they get to attack with both. And has to bounce something with power less. I think I like just waiting here. Fate Stitcher down, the more powerful one. Which they're equal, so it doesn't really matter. And we can go for the Ludwig's flip if we draw island. Yeah. You combat, tap down you. Right. Just in general, this one's less scary. Let's tap down the Bondkin. Yes. Five. The counter. Put a counter. Okay, so we can Hands of Binding on the Einok Bondkin, and then Cipher it onto the Fate Stitcher, and then hit them. And that keeps both their guys tapped down for a turn, and gives me enough mana to flip Ludwig's Test Subject as a blocker. And hold up a counter spell. Fate Stitcher's been MVP in these games, holy cow. Yes. Cipher here. And it's whatever deals combat damage to a player, I can cast a copy without paying the mana cost. Perfect. Tap you down. Go. Now I can counter whatever they do, but ideally I don't have to. Uh, 2-1 without flying. That's acceptable. Because they can't give it a counter as far as I can tell. Giving that regeneration is also fine. Sure. Level up this. Oh, land there would have been so good. So I can't really do anything. I just need to threaten Ludwig's Test Subject on defense. And pass turn. Not ideal. Ugh. Yeah. The land, I guess, wouldn't have done it, would it? Let's see, they have 3 lethal threats, and I have no way to tap anything down. Right? 5-4, 5-4, 5-4. I'm at 5. And this can tap that down, and I can counter that, but then I still take 5. I need 2 counters here. I think my only hope is that they mess it up somehow. I don't know how you literally right click attack all, and then you're fine. So we're gonna tap the regenerate guy. Yes. Yeah, they went for it. Alright, well, I want to make this anyway because it's cool, but we lose this game. Yeah, just didn't draw enough lands, which maybe, maybe we didn't keep the right hands or whatever. Still hurts to lose though. Good games. Because yeah, we couldn't have countered this on that turn because we needed the blue to flip this on this turn. I don't know. Alright, see you guys round 2. Welcome to round 2, and I'm keeping this hand. Can't tell me otherwise. I got Ludwig's Test Subject and actually have enough lands to cast everything. Also, as a side note, the amount of 6 land and 1 land hands I've seen is like absurd. Alright. we're all in deep here. Oh man. This is not pleasant. We'll put it that way. Okay, Peregrine Drake. Go. Can you beat? What turn can this flip? Next turn I put 1. The following turn I put 2. This is a turn 5, 13, 13. Oh my god. No way. They found the out. Oh. That's so bad. Alright, we're gonna have to do it all in one run, I guess. Not only did they find the out, they had the merfolk. That's absurd. I can't, like, what do I do here? Now they're swinging with the 2-2? I'm blocking. Whatever you got, man. Yep. Protection from lands is pretty sick. Sack this, get 2 planes. And we have like almost all of the lands out of our deck at this point. I got 2, right? Okay. I was worried there. Ooh, that's actually pretty nice. Peregrine Drake, untap everything. Hold up counterspell. I don't really want to give them the option to bounce my test subject, but if they tap low, I can just do this all in one turn. So they really can't attack with this profitably. Or they can. Let's do the reasonable blocks here. Boost their toughness. Of each combat, tap each creature that was blocked by one of these creatures this turn. But they blocked, they weren't blocked. Why are you Triton tacticsing? Wait. At the end of it, next turn of combat, tap each creature that was blocked. They blocked, so this doesn't do anything? Sure. I don't get the attack, but we'll take it. One, two, 1, 2, 3. I can make a 13-13 trample. How do they erase that? How much damage are they hitting back for? 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Yeah, let's let that resolve. They really messed up that turn. Holy cow. And we're going to win a game with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands. They had the hard answer too. They just keep up mana and I never die. Alright. Hit them for 13, I guess. Even if they kill it, I can get it back. Nope. Good luck blocking. They need at least 4 toughness on defense. That's both of these guys. Okay, I take 5. If 1 card in hand, it better be good. That is good. They have to block with everything they have just to survive, right? This is 13-13. They need 4 kills them. They have to block with all of this, and they can make a 1/1 spirit with flying. But then Peregrine Drake. Okay, if they block Peregrine Drake here, and then both of these prevent 4, they take 9, that's lethal. They just killed themselves on board. Is that correct? Hang on. This blocks here, and then this is 4 removed, and that's 9 damage. Okay. Good game. I can see where they forgot, because this, they, in their mind, thought that they took care of this. They really, really punted that game, though. They could have easily won. Okay, what are we doing here? They're in like weird merfolk. Let's see, I saw 1 X1, not 2. So I don't know if Razor Boomerang is right. Kind of like Student of Ojitai, just in general. Again, Shuko, I don't really need the power buff. So we're just going to run it like this. Finally, a reasonable hand. Let's do it. Let's do it. We got Syncopate on D. And then Mirage Mirror to copy Ludwig's test subject once we flip it. Swing for 26 in 1 turn. Be pretty good. They had islands. Island walk. This is our route to victory this game. We're gonna sit behind Student of Ojitai and an island walking Enclave Elite. Oop, you went deep on the merfolk theme, huh? I think I'm saving Syncopate for flyers. This 2/4 body can block a lot of ground creatures. Like that one. Okay, drawing a land there is pretty nice. I don't really want to run out Sweep Away. How big of an Enclave Elite do I want? Because I don't think I'm killing them soon. I think I run this out now. And then... oh, I can make it a copy of Student of Ojitai the turn I sweep away something. Gain 4 life. That's pretty sick. If they just pass... I think I'm just gonna pass. Oh, they missed a land? Ooh. Let's see. This feels like counterspell. I'm gonna wait. I want to sweep away this Coral Merfolk now. With them missing lands, this is gonna be pretty good. Okay. Island cycling. Well, they hit a land. Still, I don't know. It just felt like a counterspell, you know? Put this on top. Library. This is what we wanted. What does this do? Target creature gains indestructible. Okay. You know what we have though? Ooh. I kind of just want to run out this Enclave Elite. We can kill them so quickly. Hang on. So I play this with multi-kicker. Or this. Oh, it's only a 3/3. Yeah, let's wait. Let's just run the Student of Ojitai into Bant Panorama. What I was saying is, I can play this with a bunch of kicker, and then Mirage Mirror copy it. I don't think this gains the +1/+1 counters though, but that's going to be a pretty quick clock against them. Okay. I'd rather have them use it on that, because the static effect is still there. They play Coral Merfolk. So what are our options here? We can play this kicked once. How important is just a 2/2 island walk on this board, though? I think I wait. We're gonna band Panorama for planes and threaten to block with Mirage Mirror on something. They can give this unblockable if they are indestructible. Let's see if they do. No? Okay. Get ourselves a 3/4. I don't know what's going on right now. It feels like Triton tactics or something. Okay. You could have. I guess we'll find out. Alright. The opponent must be new to the game, so I'll stop being so hard on them. Especially just jumping into Chaos Draft when you have no idea when you're new to the game. That's pretty impressive. Oh yeah. More planes. So we can play this, and we have Mirage Mirror up to make another copy. So we could theoretically double block the Keen Eye Aven if we want. Okay. That lets the Council Shield Guard. They should put it here, because that lets it kill one of the Sustainer of the Realms, which effectively kills both. Yeah, because this has 5 toughness. We'll see how they attack. Alright, do you give it indestructible? They did. So we make a copy of this now. We just double block. Right, this gets 5 toughness. Okay. If it didn't have indestructible, I would have double blocked this, but I think this is fine. Yep. Wow. Thought it was a reasonable hand. Let's play. So we have 3 cast with multi-kicker. 3, 5, 7. I can make it a 4/4. Yeah, let's do that. We missed out on Mirage Mirror 1 turn, but then we get a 4/4 unblockable dude. And they can't attack with. I guess they could give this indestructible off the Council Shield Guard. What they need to do is move the Bone Splitter over here. And then swing out. Give this indestructible. Yeah, keeping this with the axe is not a good strategy. Also, this is gonna die. Okay, they gave that indestructible. I don't know about this. Yeah, I don't like that attack at all. You do you. You do you, though. Okay. Well, they have all flyers, so I have no point in keeping back this Enclave Elite. This has an insane amount of lands, as a side note. Yeah. Oh, this I guess does not have flying, does it? Just assumed. They have a lot of blue cards. They killed their only merfolk. We've drawn 11 lands. If I Myriad Landscape here, there's like 2 land left in my deck. Probably more than 2, but it feels like 2. But they, even at the moment, still don't have good attacks. I should have kept back this blocker. Again, weird attack. Five toughness, mate. So this block's here and this block's here. I mean, eventually they're gonna draw a combat trick, I would think, but they just threw away a bunch of dudes for 2 damage. Wow. The actual Stormcrow. They did it. The meme lords. And we're gonna crack the landscape and upkeep just so I don't draw more lands. Alright. There are 5 lands left in my, or I guess 6, but Haunted Fengraf is a good draw. Actually, it's not. Oh, that's a great draw right now. We're gonna have some PTSD. I can make 2 13/13s. And for 4 and pass turn. And they die next turn. Alright. I'm down for that. And they conveniently only have 5 power in the air, so they can't kill me even if they somehow get rid of both of my guys. See you guys round 3. Hello and welcome to round 3. We are going to keep this hand. It's a bit slow as far as how it develops its mana, but it will at least get there. I can guarantee that. We won't be able to mana leak on turn 2 most likely. They even got to scry to the top. How lucky. But mana leak on turn 2 is not the end all be all, unless we hit an island. Oh, so we're going to play the tap land first. Then we're going to play Bant Panorama. We're going to Panorama for a Plains. Depending on what they do. No play, no play, no play. Okay. Island. So, yeah, this mana base though. It depends. If they do nothing, we're gonna get an island. Is this Echo? Neutral ever for land card, so they're gonna be paying Echo next turn. I guess they don't have to. But I think given that, we're gonna plan to pop Myriad Landscape next turn, so we can Panorama for a Plains, and then Landscape for double blue, and then we have double of both colors. It's a bit clunky, but gotta do what you gotta do. It's a very costly mana base. I don't really want to play Dauntless Haven. I'd like to have blue mana up, please. Please pay the Echo. Okay. We're cleared. We're cleared. I mean, these lands, this is basically like drawing a card. This is basically like drawing a card. So we only drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lands, but we're gonna have, no, we only drew 4 lands, but we're gonna have 6 mana. And that's just, that's awesome. We would be screwed. Now we can cast Sage Eye Avengers. Alright, they figured out they should probably attack. That's good. No play? Alright, perfect. Give me double blue. Done. Oh, I actually have to discard here, don't I? That's less exciting. Problem is I want Mana Leak up for their 6 mana play. Yeah, as sad as it is, we're gonna have to discard here. So, not as exciting, Coral Atoll. What do we discard though is the better question. I think it's Enclave Elite. Just a 2 mana 2/2 or 3 mana 2/2, like whatever. We got better plays, better things to do with our mana. It is kind of suspicious discarding a 3 mana play with 3 lands in play. Sure. That one is fine. You have double strike too? I need to look up if this copy copies the pump or not. Hang on. Alright, so here on what is this, Gatherer? It will not copy effects that have changed its power, toughness, and so on. So we're in the clear. Let's get a swing as a 2/2. The thing is, do I even want that around? I kind of want to keep this mana leak for something scarier, so I'll let them hit me for 8. Okay, yeah. I just had to make sure that's what went down. Because next turn we can play Sustainer of the Realm. That blocks literally everything, plus mana leak. Yep, it's a good top deck. I feel like in limited that card is just generally quite poor. So Lizard, the card can get big, but not big enough to beat this guy. And that's how you win a game. You just play. Literally, I've played one spell this game. I'll take it. Alright, Sarah Angel. Still holding up mana leak. And we're gonna put Hands of Binding on Sarah Angel, I think. I don't want to get Bellows Lizarded out of the game. Three, 2 haste. Does that do anything? I don't really think it does. Alright, sure. The very worst, I take 3 and they lose both of these if they swing out. Okay, Plains is pretty nice. I'm going to Hands of Binding. I like the Bellows Lizard, it hits the most. And then we're going to put it on the Sarah Angel. And then we're going to play a Dauntless Haven. Yes, use Cypher. And we can just keep tapping down their creatures. And still mana leak anything that's really busted. Tap target creature. Yeah, I guess I tap the Volshock Berserker. Actually, I don't even really want a Dauntless Haven. Let's just play Sage Haven. It blocks way better. And we can order our library. The Tommy Mirror Guard. 1, 2, 3, 4. So next turn we can actually play Sage Eye Vendors and that. So let's plan for that and put Island on top. I really need Shuko. So let's go Shuko on the bottom. Then this flyer. Then this. Then Sage Eye Vendors. Sure. Glad I didn't play Dauntless Haven. That would have been a little sad. They're down to 1 card in hand? Yeah. I guess they burned one with Larger Than Life and burned one with Exploration. To my face. I like it. I like the aggression. Island, play you. Hit and tap down, I think just Bellows Lizard. Because I can give it 4 power. That's the scariest thing on the board right now. Maybe the Volshock Berserker. Because if they want to pump Bellows Lizard that many times, they can't play anything and I could just block it here. Right? 23, this only pumped once. Yeah, I'm gonna tap this guy. And still holding up Mana Leak. Not really scared of much at this point. Have 2 more. They have no cards in hand. I'm gonna Mana Leak to just get Prowess and get this card out of my hand. And also that prevents them from pumping the Bella's Lizard. So they still have no good attacks. And it can F6. Look at this value. Alright, that's a 4-4. They hopefully are not attacking with it. That would be pretty bad. Why? They don't have any tricks, right? Okay. That's fine. Down for that. Can they kill this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to bounce one of the creatures with power, and I guess it has to be Bella's Lizard. Seems good. And I'm keeping these guys back to block for safety reasons. I just don't want to die to some weird things. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they cannot kill this. And I don't want to bounce any of the end of the battlefield guys. Yep, use the ability. If I could have presented lethal and forced a chump here, maybe I would have done it. But I only have 11 damage as it stands. Okay, that is their best play. And we're gonna keep down the 3/2 tapped. Trying to think of what absurd flying creature they could possibly have. Like, what hasty... I'm just gonna tap this. I don't know what hasty nonsense creature they could possibly have here, but I think that's their only way to actually win, is by like playing something huge with trample and unblockable and haste, and then making this a copy of it. 4, 5, 6. We get to play both of these, and we know the card in their hand, so they better draw well. Go. Alright. Game 2. Let's go. Red-green things. Yeah, I think this calls for Student of Ojutai over Stymied Hopes. The only way I'm losing this is if I just fall behind. And let's just not do that. Also, I'm cutting Shuko for Wave Crash Titan. Again, just don't really need it. Alright, we're on the draw. This hand seems great. Fate Stitcher, man. Real happy about this pick. We also got the test subject. 1 island and we got Void Shatter online. Oh boy. This card is so good in these types of formats. What is this? We can even end step bounce it? That's a lot of mana commitment. Everything. Alright, we're gonna test subject here. Next turn, I think I'm... No, I probably just played Dauntless Haven. I was gonna say I could Sleight of Hand and try and find an island, because I really want to run this out on turn 4. I guess it depends on what I draw. They did nothing? Okay. Alright, let's... I don't want to give them any targets for the thing that does 1 damage. I'm just gonna play the mirror here. And then next turn we can run out Fate Stitcher. Oh, they missed a land too. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. Their beats are back online. They're hitting lands. Not really developing their board, but that's okay. God, if we get to go Fate Stitcher plus Mirage Mirror, like if they don't kill this, that's gonna be so good. If we hit a land, we can just jam this. Oh, I love this game. Don't kill it, don't kill it, don't kill my dude. He's so harmless. It's a 1-2 for 4. Doesn't do anything. Yeah. Alright, land. Please. Oh, that's a passable card here. Yes. They're Angel, no big deal. What's that? I have 2? Sending me a message. Sorry, opponent. There's more bad news where that came from. Oh no. Oh no. That's not gonna get you there, dude. I appreciate the effort. I really do. Oof, that's brutal. Sending me messages still. I'm just gonna send him a winky face. That's all I got. I don't really like interacting on chat too much. I don't want to come across as rude or something. Peregrine Drake. Alright. We can cast it into sleight of hand. Yes. Let's play sleight of hand. No, we can't. We have to play this first. Okay. Then we sleight of hand to try and hit a land. No! The wrong land. Let's take it though. I want double blue, and that's actually pretty sick with Fate Stitcher. And I'm gonna play Dauntless Aven. Oh, that's so good with Fate Stitcher. We're just wombo comboing out over here. Oh, please let me untap. I'm gonna like tap, 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 tap. Get so much mana. Don't scoop. Don't scoop. Oh no. No. Well, that wasn't doing much anyway. They're letting me go off though. That's all I needed. Oh baby. Let's do it the fun way. Coral Atoll. Bounce an island. We can Mirage Mirror Sarah Angel. We actually... Oh, we don't have double blue up, do we? Untap Coral Reef. I thought this gave double blue. This was kind of a mistake. I should have just held up Counterspell. But I wanted to get all fancy, you know? And this untaps Fate Stitcher. Okay, now I have Counterspell up because I can tap, untap, tap. They go to 4. Go. I'll let them untap their lands if they have any. We got a Counterspell here. You got it. If they swing, I'm gonna make a copy of it and block. That's really how you get there. Oh, it's a fair fight. I like this opponent. Ooh, I like that guy. Alright, let's make this a copy of this. It's a super kill over here. Alright, let's kill our opponent now. Enough goofing around, enough joshing, enough jostling. Alright, that's game. Alright, we managed to crack out the 2-1. I think this deck was good enough for 3-0. We just had quite a few mana problems. GG's opponent. And catch you guys next time.